actually seen the snake shed. And unfortunately, I had to take a call when it was starting to try. God darn it. But this is what it looks like when it's coming out of its skin. I just fed it about an hour ago. You can actually hear it. That is so bizarre. I kind of knew it was about to shed because its eyes were blue the last couple days, and it didn't eat yesterday. So I tried to get it to eat it this morning, and luckily it took the 3 mice down. And then I was on the phone, I looked over, and all of a sudden it was, whoops, I'm going to be pointing at it. It was kind of acting really strange, trying to press its head against the walls, and then it went back inside the little hide, and just now it must have found something to hook onto, and it's just going to do a nice clean shed, it looks like. Wow, that's fascinating. The snake will actually look a lot better too once it's done. They always look kind of faded out before they shed. But how bizarre is that? There's just, they never cease to amaze me. I know people don't like them, and it's been an area of contention in the last few days. But if you don't like it, then there's not much I can do about it. It's just something that I have a passion for. Didn't think I was going to a couple of years ago, but I don't know, you just never know sometimes. But this is a huge relief for the snake, because they say that it's very uncomfortable for them when they're in that kind of in-between stage, especially if they get a stuck shed. But luckily this is a really good healthy shed because it's coming off in one piece. The snake actually has a bit of a deformity. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but you can kind of tell that its back is a little flat, about 4 inches behind its head. So I don't know if that's something it will grow out of or not. I highly doubt it. It's still got another couple feet to grow, and I'm actually in the middle of building a large enclosure for this one and the other snake to be in together. But wow, nice clean shed. It looks like the last little bit is going to separate. And then once it's done, it will go back into its hide and probably not come out for a few days while it digests its meal. But that's it. That was a snake shedding. There's just something, I don't know what it is, there's something very relaxing about snakes. Maybe it's the way they move. This one's actually considered a not very beautiful snake. I mean, as far as money goes and spending, this would be probably one of the cheapest snakes you could buy. The other one I've got was not as cheap. Albinos, or especially ones with patterns like it had, they're about 3 to 4 times the cost of this one. I got a pretty good deal on mine, but yeah, snakes are very expensive. It's one thing people may not know, but they range in price from probably, well, $60 all the way up to $60,000, $70,000. Some are up into the $100,000 range, just depending on the different genes and makeup of the snake. But those are for the hardcore people. I'm not that hardcore, but I certainly do admire them. There's no question about that. But anyways, that was a snake shedding.